Well, it's been a long time since. Yeah, it's been a
Well,
long time
I mean,
since.
yeah, okay. So, like, I'll show you how it works.
If I can operate
Over
it.
here, the big egg thing is the filter.
Yeah.
So
Which
there's-
you had? Would you detach this in the wintertime?
I take it all apart in the wintertime. Right. Yeah, keep it in like downstairs so it doesn't get exposed to the elements. And stuff.
Okay.
So there's a big like grid filter inside that, and it's a DE filter. So it's like it has this it's like diatomaceous earth. I'll show you.
Okay.
I have it stashed over by the bar.
Okay.
So the water comes in, through the intake there, comes up. The pump is right behind it, and the pump it actually just put a brand new pump on it last year.
Oh, okay.
So the sides.
Did you take the pump in as well?
Do what? Yeah, I think everything's Yeah. So the part on the left was original to the house. This is stupid. That is like I bought that last year. The part on the right. So that should last another 30 years. So yeah, and then it comes in here, and then it shoots back out. Underground over at the.
There's a skimmer. There's a skimmer somewhere.
The skimmer's right there. Yeah, the skimmer.
Okay.
So that's right there. That's where you put like chlorine taps in.
Okay.
The blue hose is a backwash hose.
Yeah.
So like at the beginning of the year, I mean, this is actually like really good for like the second day. I'm pretty happy with this.
Absolutely.
But like at the beginning of the year, like there'd be like a lot of dead algae, stuff like that. During the year, if you get a little algae and it, you'll see this. Your PSI, ideally you want it to be like at 10.
Yeah. Okay.
10 is pretty much perfect. So 15 is doable. That's when it's like starting to run a little hard. If you get up to 20, you have the backwash.
Okay.
So this backwash, you pull the hose.
Is there a kill switch on there somewhere?
Yeah, oh yeah. So it's plugged in and then.
So you like kill it and then put it to backwash and then turn it back on and straighten out the hose first?
Yep. So the hose, I
You
just pull it over
straighten it
there.
out,
Yeah, pull it out, hit it, let it go for like 3 or 4 minutes, until the water really runs clear. And then when you're done with that, you have to put the sand back in the basement, DE powder. And I have that right here. That's this stuff. So, you can put it wherever, but
What is this stuff?
it's DE powder.
Just the front of the bag.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Wait, where do you pick this stuff up?
So-
like Home Depot?
Nah. You know the water treatment place at the top of the hill?
Yep. Yeah, we use
You
it.
guys go there?
Yep.
So if you like you were talking about like testing and stuff like the water.
Yeah.
I just take water up there
Really?
and let them run it, and they'll tell you what you need.
Oh, how frequently do you do that?
Once every 2 or 3 weeks, or if like you see a problem.
Oh.
So
Okay.
and they're really nice. It's
Do they do it
they-
like that or?
It takes
Yeah.
like 30 seconds.
Oh.
And they put it in a machine like a centrifuge, and it pumps out into the computer. It's like doing a diagnostic on your car. They hook up. It's like basically.
I wouldn't buy all your
That easy.
chemicals there because they're kind
Their
of
chemicals are
expensive.
okay. Shock is shock.
Yeah.
Their chlorine.
Yeah.
There's a place on Ritchie Highway called Gene Lily's.
Gene
Lily's. Like
Gene
it's on
Lily's.
Ritchie Highway between Route 10 and Jumpers Hole Road.
Okay.
Like it kind of Pasadena, They're by far like the greatest in the
Okay.
area. They have the best like all their chemicals are like top of the line. It's like
I wouldn't mess
They're
with
really-
Leslie's.
don't ever go to Leslie's.
Okay, don't ever go to Leslie.
Don't ever go to Leslie's. Go to Gene Lily if you need just shock. Or
And shock is just like super concentrated chlorine.
It starts
Yeah.
to get
If
green.
it starts,
if you see a problem and you still if it like rains like it did yesterday,
yeah.
you want to shock.
Okay.
I dumped 4 pounds yesterday
Okay.
into it.
Which shock do you have?
I don't
the
have
bag?
any shock actually, but it comes in a bag.
Okay.
You can buy liquid shock up there too if you just want to dump it in. I used for opening it yesterday. I dumped everything I had into it.
Oh, okay.
But it's like $5 a pound.
Sure.
This guy right here this holds 5. I'll just leave it for you guys. It holds 5 of those cups
Oh, 5 cups
of the DE powder.
DE
So I
powder.
fill this thing up and then you dump it into the skimmer, directly into the skimmer after you backwash.
After you backwash.
Yep, and then
Dump
it'll
directly
be
in
like
the skimmer.
cloudy, but it'll suck it right up, goes into the filter, and that's your new.
Okay.
Then your.
So that's about every. That's about
That's
every 2
if
weeks.
it gets to like 20 psi,
So
and that
that's
means it's
chlorine.
that means that it's pretty dirty on the inside. Yeah,
But that's not chlorine. That's
that's that DE powder. It clings to the
Yeah.
filter on the inside.
Yeah.
So and then always watch like here's some tabs. You might want to buy like these are fine. I got these up at
What's the
Lily's.
brand of this?
These are Easy Chlor, but they might recommend you something different. Like I've used non-conditioned. These are conditioned. They're
Okay.
a little stronger. I use them at the beginning of the year, but then I might switch to non-conditioned
Okay.
throughout the year.
Okay.
But you just keep at least one of these guys inside the skimmer at all times.
All right.
Chlorinating it properly.
Okay.
If
So
I
once
guess-
that dissolves, you just throw another one. It gets
Exactly.
low,
Yeah.
you just throw another
And
one.
I mean, honestly, like throughout most of the year,
Yeah.
if it's like a decent summer where it's like pretty hot and like not a ton of rain,
yeah.
that might be like all you have to do the whole summer is just put the taps into
Yeah.
it. That last year I had like an awesome year. That's all
Yeah.
I did.
So when I take the water up to the top of the hill to have them tested, what are they going to say?
They'll tell you that your chlorine's low and just that you need to throw a couple pounds of shock into it.
Oh,
if you
oh,
see
okay.
any like you start seeing like any like green residue on the side, they'll
Yeah.
tell you to put some algicide into it.
Okay.
And algicide's not. There's different levels of that. There's like
Sure.
really kind of light stuff and then really strong stuff.
Okay.
If you guys ever like, I know you live on the water. If you swim in the Severn,
Yeah.
don't if you get out of the Severn and you're wearing the same swimming trunks, don't jump
transfer
into
it.
the pool.
Yeah.
Really, it'll.
You'll get pink algae.
You get pink algae and it costs a fortune to get rid of this stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
We learned the hard way.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like introducing one ecosystem to another.
Good that you told him that.
So don't ever do that. Like I mean, like just
God.
wash the swim trunks. Even like take a shower before you do it.
Yeah.
Don't like be like, oh, I'll
Holy-
jump in the pool and that'll like be fine. It's not fine.
Jesus, thank
Yeah,
you
we
for.
did not. We had no idea. We were over on the Y, and the
Jesus.
Y is like really, that's a really clean river.
Yeah.
It's like, so
Yeah.
we were. And I'll show you.
What are you saying? The Severn's not clean?
So when you vacuum,
I take the filter basket out and stuff that down.
no, actually, don't take that. If you
Oh.
take the filter basket out, you're pushing any debris directly into the pump.
Oh,
So I
okay.
bought this guy.
Uh-huh.
This will sit directly on top of the filter basket,
Oh, okay.
so it'll actually capture any debris going into it.
Okay.
So you want to clear the line. It should have enough water in it now, but and I don't know if you might buy like one of the robots, then you don't really have to worry much about it. But
Yeah.
if you're doing it by hand, you got to clear all the air out, or it won't suck right, and you'll see it'll bubble up.
Yeah, I know. I
Remember doing
remember.
this?
I remember having to do that.
All right. And we've been using it, so there shouldn't be too much.
So you're just doing that to prime it right now?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what I used to do, I used to stuff the hose under the water and just snake it around.
Gotcha.
So
Right.
this
So,
is
yeah,
like
it really
when I was
didn't have-
12. It's been a long time.
Damn, this just goes directly on top.
Okay. Do you ever get giant wolf spiders crawling in there?
No wolf spiders. You'll get the occasional frog.
All right.
Yeah.
We used to get out in Frederick just giant wolf spiders. What's that
Mine was
thing?
actually-
The,
Oh, that was like that was for
And you
we
can
can
hold
take that
cocktail,
out
too.
actually.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
when you winterize it,
yeah.
like in a winterizing kit, you get those things. And it's just chlorine, but it was still chlorine in it, so I was like,
Oh, that's all right. I mean, we'll take it out eventually.
all right, yeah, it just got chlorine in it. I figured I'd let it sit in there and dissolve before.
And do you keep a cover on it typically, or
In the winter?
In the winter.
or in the summertime you don't? Okay.
I don't cover it in summer. Though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
It's set up for, there's holes, there's plugs. You can get one of those covers that's completely flat.
Yes.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad's got a retractable cover on his. So I
yeah.
might look in to see
you
if
might
that's
look into
possible,
but
because that would.
They're set up for the holes are there. We just never got one.
Yeah.
We used the tarp thing, but
Okay.
you probably don't want to do that.
Your
All right.
dad's is indoor now, though, right?
Yeah. But
If you see any air coming out of the line right there,
out of where?
if you see any air, the beginning of the year, because when you winterize it, you blow all the air out, or all the water out of the lines.
Yeah.
There's a valve here,
Oh,
and
so
this will release air from the tank because there's still a little bit of air in here.
where's the valve?
Right here.
Oh,
So you
okay.
just let that go
Until it starts peeing.
Until it starts to like it usually takes like maybe a minute or two.
Okay.
So yeah.
So what was it when you pull? So when you winterize it, what have?
Winterizing it, if you do it on your own, it's like a day.
All right. Is that what you do on your own?
I've done it. Yeah, I've done it on my own every year.
Who
One
you-
of my best friends used to like work at when he was younger at
Yeah.
Gene Lily's
Yeah.
up there. So he did it. He taught me how to do it. Basically, you dismantle this thing. It's gonna be full of water. So you you basically undo that first, let
Yeah.
all the water drain out,
Yeah.
and then take this apart. Take that, and then you need to blow. If you have like a shop vac, that's
Yeah,
pretty
you
much
need
the
to
way to do
blow
it.
air.
Blow all air out, blow all the lines out, and then cap them with like plugs, which are in that bin over there and over there.
So I
and
cap this stuff over here.
then- yeah, well, this all
And-
over here.
and
You don't
over
need to
there.
cap anything. Just the returns in the pool.
Okay. Do you drop the water level?
I do.
To
So,
how far?
backwash it to do that.
But how far do you drop the water to?
Last year, if you're paranoid about the lines,
Yeah.
you can
Drop it below
drop
the
it
line.
below the lines, and that'll be fine. But to do that, honestly, it takes a long time.
Yeah.
Because once the return is once you're below the return,
Yeah.
you got to use the vacuum
Yeah.
to do
okay.
it, and then that'll suck it up.
All right.
So-
Yeah, I guess you don't really have a.
It,
It's not on a hill. It's not like you could siphon it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Okay.
if you blow it out front,
Okay.
that's what I've done before.
So if you have any major problems, like something blows up, what do you call?
Lilies with
Lilies.
those guys.
All right.
Yeah.
But avoid them unless
Avoid Leslie's.
avoid
Lilies.
Leslie's, but not lilies.
Lily, yeah, it's kind of weird. Gene,
Okay.
and they're like seriously a quarter mile away from each other
Okay.
on the Ritchie Highway.
Okay.
But Leslie's is a big chain. They've probably got like five
Oh,
or six
okay.
in the area.
All right.
Lily's like a mom and pop, and they're really nice. Like,
All right.
but I mean, luckily, I've never really had anything really wrong with it. It's
Okay.
like an older. It's it's
Yeah.
tried and true. It's like the Nautilus, the Pack, the Pen Pack, whatever the brand is. They still make them just like this. You can even still, they make everything. So.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. It's
Is that pretty much it, more or less?
that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, I've got more chemicals downstairs. If they tell you need pH up or pH down,
Uh huh.
I've got that. I'll just leave it down there
You
for
show
you.
'em where you put the stuff underneath the bar.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
can, I'll just leave that stuff for you.
All right, great.
And there's a ton of stuff down there, like soda. There's ash, like soda ash. They'll tell you to do all that stuff. I've never really had to use it that much because it's always
Oh,
been
for the pool? Because
For
we
the
had to use
pool.
soda ash for our drinking. We have a well,
right,
Oh.
right,
so
yeah.
our
Yeah,
water's
that's
terrible.
pretty much it.
All right, well, great. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.